Hello and thank you for joining me. Welcome to Motivational Mondays with Mashana Perry. Today our topic is the woe is me spirit. I know you've all heard it before. You may have all felt it. You may actually be in a place right now where you have a woe is me spirit. The woe is me spirit can be a very detrimental thing to your life. You get into a place where so many bad things have happened to you and you just feel like you just cannot get a break. So you start getting the feeling that woe is me, I'm helpless, nothing is going right in my life. The other thing that is very difficult about the woe is me spirit is that the woe is me spirit actually feeds off of friends. It likes other people who are in that same position or experiencing some of the similar circumstances that you are, so that you can all get together and throw a pity party. But I want to tell you a true story about myself. When I was actually in my early 20s, I was hit with a very severe kidney infection, and I was in the hospital for several weeks. Just out of the blue, I got really sick. And as I was in the hospital, after the first couple of weeks, one night I got up, I went to the bathroom, and I started experiencing very panted breathing. I couldn't get my breath. I couldn't reach for air. I started to gasp for air. And I went to pull on that little plug that's in the bathroom in the hospital, not even understanding that my trust and faith did not even believe that someone would come to my rescue. I was in a place where I thought that I was going to take my last breath. So the only thing that I knew how to do was call on the name of Jesus, because he's the only one that I figured that could find me and come to my rescue in time to save my life. I want to talk to those people out there that are in a woe is me spirit, and you're in a place where you've almost reached your last breath and you don't know what to do. None of your friends or family around you that's talking to you about how bad the situation is giving you the level of oxygen that you need to come up out of this position. I want you to understand that the only way that you can prevent from staying in a woe is me spirit is to have enough believe in yourself, have enough power to know how to reach for a higher being to get you up out of this circumstance and out of the situation. And the only time that you will move forward in the things that you want to do to get up out of the funk is to drive yourself higher like a locomotive, to push forward with all the power and might, and to give yourself the strength to understand that you have got to reach out for some oxygen sometimes. Sometimes you've reached a point of no return where you're gasping for air and you have no idea what to do. This is not the time to throw a pity party. This is not the time to stay in the woe is me spirit, because you will never be able to reach your destiny. You will never stand up and have the authoritative nature that you need to move forward in your purpose, because you're gasping for air as if it was your last breath. And sometimes you just need a true friend and a true believer to tell you, I'm bringing you the oxygen mask right now, baby. I'm going to fight for you. I'm going to fight in it. I'm going to get in the game with you, but I will not throw a pity party with you, because we know that when you get into the position of having a pity party, sometimes that party can last all night long and on and on and on. And you will look back and realize that you've been throwing pity parties for years of your life. So right now, I encourage you, I motivate you, my brothers and sisters, that when you've reached the point of no return and nothing has gone right in your life, that's the time that you want to reach out for the higher power. Reach out for God and say, for God I live and for God I die. And it doesn't matter what my current fire looks like. It doesn't matter whether I'm in the lion's den right now. I'm going to speak myself up out of that thing, because I don't know if it's going to be my last breath here on earth. I must walk into my purpose and know that I may need oxygen mask sometimes, but if I continue to throw myself a pity party, I may be in a position where there's no oxygen left. And if you're out there and you don't know where your help is coming from and you need an oxygen mask, give me a call, because I will help you up out of the situation. I'm a life coach, a motivational speaker, but more importantly, I'm a believer and I'm a friend, and I understand that without Jesus, there's nothing that I can do in this life. And I must understand that when I go through these trials and tribulations, it is to make me stronger and more powerful, and you have to understand that too. So until next week, I wish you peace and blessings. Visit my website at www.mashaunaperry.com, where I'm offering motivation to the masses, and get out of your woe is me spirit this week. God bless.